An embassy in Kenya has announced that Ukraine has closed the maritime area around the Black Sea to repel Russia's invasion and to allow Ukrainian naval forces to respond effectively. Russian troops have entered Ukraine's second city, Kharkiv, as Moscow's invasion of the pro-Western country entered the fourth day. Russian President Vladimir Putin has congratulated members of Russian special forces, saying that they fought heroically in Ukraine, while the Kremlin stressed it was ready for talks with Kyiv. Meanwhile, many who are stuck along the borders of that country with other European countries have criticized their governments for failing to take concrete measures to repatriate them. Here's more.
Moscow has claimed that its troops had entirely besieged the southern Ukrainian city of Kherson and the city of Berdyansk in the southeast as the Russian army pressed ahead with the invasion of the pro-Western country. According to the Russian Defense Ministry spokesperson Igor Konarshikov, the cities of Kherson and Berdyansk had been completely blocked off by the Russian armed forces in the last 24 hours. While fighting raged in Kharkiv, the city administration in Kiev, 400 kilometers to the west, said the capital remained completely under the control of the Ukrainian forces.
The Russian attack on Ukraine is appalling. It's an outrage and an atrocity that should never have been allowed to occur. It never would have occurred. We are praying for the proud people of Ukraine. God bless them all.
The conflict has had a ripple effect on many, especially foreigners who are in that country. Thousands of young Arabs who took up studies in Ukraine, often fleeing violence back home, are now appealing to be rescued from a new nightmare. Lebanese Foreign Minister Abdallah Abu Habib said the government was drawing up plans to help nationals trapped in Ukraine. Other countries like Egypt have also pledged to organize repatriation flights from neighboring countries. Tunisia, which does not have an embassy in Ukraine, says that getting in touch with its 1,700 citizens there is complicated. Some Egyptian students took matters into their own hands and crossed the border into Poland, hoping to make it back home. Algerian authorities have urged their citizens in Ukraine to stay indoors and only venture out in case of an emergency. As of Sunday, the Russian army said it had destroyed 975 military facilities in Ukraine and shot down 8 fighter jets, 7 helicopters and 11 drones.
Under Obama, Russia took Crimea. Under Biden, Russia invaded Ukraine. I stand as the only president of the 21st century on whose watch Russia did not invade another country.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has congratulated members of special forces on their professional holiday, saying they fought heroically in Ukraine, while the Kremlin stressed it was ready for talks with Kiev.
China is threatening Taiwan. Russia is decimating Ukraine. Iran is on the cusp of a nuclear bomb. We ended the worst and most dangerous deal I've ever seen, and now they want to go back to it, the Iran nuclear deal.
The Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov has told Russian news agencies that Russia was ready for talks with Ukraine, adding that a delegation from Moscow has arrived in the Belarusian city of Gomel.